Hello everybody and welcome back to Gaming Goose, and here we are with another treat from my 90s childhood, Transport Tycoon Deluxe. Now this is the open source version, OpenTTD, which is free to download. Just Google OpenTTD and download, and it will take you right back to that early to mid 90s city builder, road, train, aircraft, boat, whatever you're into to try and make some money. So it's all about making as much money and being the best business out there. I'm sure most of you that have come across this, know a lot more than I do about this game, but I remember one of the first games I was introduced to playing with my dad back in the day and watching him play and just falling in love with it. It's a great game. So really happy to bring this to the world. All 9 subscribers of them. So yeah, let's go. First of all, we'll do with the usual. We'll go to new game. Right, 1, 2, that's quite small. So we've got quite a small. Let's go. Actually, let's start off on the smallest map. So you can see 64 by 64. It goes up to 4096 by 4096. Different variety of background skins and things. I like the traditional. Let's not go. Let's go alpinist. So variety distribution, very high, good. Smoothness, yeah. Rivers, medium. We're going to have water all around the edges, so we're going to be an island. We're going to start in the 50s in English, so let's give that a go. And we've got the fantastic music too. So this is our island. This is where we're going to try and make a fortune. So, have a look around the island. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4 places of population. Obviously this one, Denninghall, being the biggest. Got woods, oil refinery, farm, power station, sawmill, factory, oil, iron ore over here. Oh, and the smelting plant. So instantly, we haven't got a coal mine. So I normally go passengers and coal first. But we've got a place that accepts coal, as you can see over here. But I can't see a coal mine. There it is. Found it. There she is. Cool. So, let's go. I also like doing passengers. So let's do a passenger train. So we're going to go to the track up here. And I want to build a nice little coastal-ish track from A to B. So, I like to go in the centre as much as I can and really annoy the local government councils. Platform length, number of tracks 1. I don't know if it's anything, but I like to go close to the sign as you can. Obviously, you saw that went down there because I knocked some houses down. But the closer you get, the more people you get. So we're going to build a nice little Dawlish type railway along the water there. We're going to go to Barninghall. And I wonder if it will let me build. Because that's the good thing about OpenTTD, it is so much more intuitive than the original Transport Tycoon. But I need to do some. This is where it costs the money. Boom! £8,000! So I don't want to spend too much. Because sometimes it will just let me. Yeah, it will build that brick and block. There we go. Now I might stick a little bridge in. Because the quicker you can get to places. We'll go on the 17,000. So if you wondering where my money is, it's all the way down here in the bottom corner. That's my money I've got. Probably at a loan at this moment in time. And then, going to go into there. What we will need is an engine shed. And we'll pop it here in the centre of the track. Oh yeah. And then, so can we afford a train? What we got? 66,000. Fastest train available is 22,000. Yeah. And then we're going to want a couple of passengers. So it's a 3 tile long station and there's 2 wagons per tile, so I can have up to 6. So I've got 1, 2, and then just 1 mail van. Okay. So we've got our train here, and you can see the tiles. There's 2 per one. And this is our train. So we're going to go to London Way Mines. And then we're going to go Barninghall. And released. And there she blows. So normally, if we click on the station, it will say, well, it accepts what's waiting. Doesn't normally accept anything or have anything waiting until the train's visited. So now you should... There we go. Okay, so you can see the passenger there and the mail going up. And that will be the same over here. Nothing until said train arrives at the station. Yep, first train arrives. And there we go, 1 passenger, 2 bags of mail. So now it's going to go back and pick up these 27 and 8. I'll just get rid of the train box over there. Let's see what... 37 now and 11. So if we put this station further away from the centre, I'm pretty sure, from my experience, it wouldn't have gone up so quickly with the amount of passengers waiting. So the train's now steaming over to Barning Hall. And... how much money do we get? It's now going to £488. So if we then look... let's turn the music down a little bit, because I feel myself shouting. If we then look at our bank, which is the money icon here. So we have got £488 profit. Revenue, yeah. We spent £282 on the operating costs and the loan. Construction, obviously we've spent 33,000 and new vehicles 29,000. So we're minus 62,000, but we've got a £100,000 loan, and we can still borrow another £200,000. And of course, when we start making real money, we can repay it as well. So that is just, and that'll just keep going. So there is our train going backwards and forwards, making some money. So that's working well. So we'll go back to the coal mines. We've got this lovely coal mine here. I'm wondering, it's got to go there. I might build a tunnel. I might build a tunnel here. So I want to go back to there. Tunnel icon. Something like, yeah, like that. And we'll share the station that's already got. And we'll come back to that in a moment. Now what I might do here, because we've got plenty of things, I might put a 2. So you can see that accepts passengers, coal and wood, and supplies passengers, mail, goods and oil. So that is, let's pop it there. And then our wee little train come out and go up to there. And then zoom in another bit there. Drawing them up. The key thing here is traffic lights. I go for the simple ones because I don't really understand the rest. So we want someone there, and we want someone there. So they can only use one line at a time because they detect that the train is on t'other. Now, I've made my mistake because I've put my engine shed there. So I'm going to build another one just for the ease of it all. Pop it in there. And in there. So now we've got... ooh, we've only got 17,000, so we're going to have to borrow some money. We want to do another 50 grand. So we've got 67. New vehicles. Let's get this one. Slightly cheaper. Buy it. And then coal for 3 tiles. So we can have 5 coals. Now, you see it's created over here. Yeah, get rid of that, get rid of that. Go to. And then we want to, so we clicked on the coal mine, and we want to click on that one there. So, let's see what happens. So the train is in the shed, so I might actually put some traffic lights there. And now that will go through there, and then that train can come out and start picking up some coal. But of course, what we want it to do... okay, cool. So it's been there once, it's now off, and that is now starting to grow 13 tons of coal ready. If we look at the capacity overall, it can take 3, 6, 9, 150 tons of coal. So we might have a problem where it's going to wait, because you can set it to wait in there. You know, on your orders, you can do loading all mines and full load. But I'm not going to do that because otherwise the passenger train won't be able to come in. So that's interesting. Now it's waiting for free path over there. So hopefully when the passenger train goes, then this one will go. There we go. So that one's now off. And that'll come back through that tunnel in a minute. And you can see the darker track. I think that shows and just designates the route that it's going. Yeah. So that will load up the 128 tons. That train should wait there. So yeah, it's about 50. Oh, then they do things like that and the big train crash. So hopefully you turn left now. Yes, right, that's gone. That's gone with, I said about 50%, didn't it? Oh, it was nearly full. It was very nearly full. So we'll follow the train back over here as it comes in. And how much money do we make? It's unloading. Unloading. Look at that, 6 grand. 6 grand for a nearly full train as opposed to nearly 500 from that passenger train. It does matter which distance you go and everything on there. The distance, the speed, as well as the passenger quantity that you've got. So who have we got on there? That's not bad. That is not bad. Who's at Barning Hall? Okay, so we've got a good capacity there. So that one's loading up again. You know, in the future, I might try and demolish this building and make it into a double station. See, the track just went dark there because that has now got the proven route there. Sorry, the proven route. That is the route for that one. And coming down. Is that one going to get 6? You can see in the camera as well here. That will soon say, how much money are we going to get? 5 grand, just over 5 grand on that one, and this passenger one is going to give us 1,000. So a lot can be said for the goods compared to passengers. I find passengers quite fun, just doing the routes and lines and things. Right, that one's off again, and then they're going into the tunnel over there. We zoom out a little bit. Now the interesting thing is if we look at our money. Okay, we've made 20 grand revenue. Okay, operating costs are 4. Our construction costs in this year have been 105 because we are only in this. Well, if we look down here, oh, not that one. We look down here on the 8th December, 9th December. So we're going to go into our 2nd year soon. So obviously the costs will go down because we've not spent over £100,000 constructing anything, but we probably will next year as well. So we've got our 2 little trees, and then we can have a look at ourselves in the mirror. Oh, that's me. Let's just change that, I think. Now, with all the changes and everything, it would be great when you do the new face if you could upload your own face. Let's go for male. Oh, what is advanced? Oh, wow. Let's go European. Load. Your favourite face has been loaded from the opening. Oh, because that'd be great if you could put your own face in. Or I could put one of a goose in. And then you just sort of choose the one you want that looks most like you. Let's go with him. It doesn't look anything like me in real life, but there we go. Colour scheme, I also like to be gold. Nice, or yellow. Nice and bright. And we'll change the company name. Oh, music beats changed. Gaming ooze. No, I don't want to follow that channel. Cool. Okay, so that's us. Oh, build our HQ. Where should we build our HQ? I like somewhere up high. Let's go up here so we can survey our lands. Oh, another 6 grand from the train over there. Right, we are cooking with gas now. We are into our 2nd year. 1951, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to stop it there. We'll do it year by year, roughly, and we'll see if we can get a little bit of a collection going. We'll pause the game there on the 3rd of Feb, and we'll come back. Join us next time after we've saved. Gaming Goose still at a save. Right, thank you very much. Join us next time on our little Transport Tycoon Deluxe Open TTD storyline, and we shall see if I can make a business owner out of me yet. It's Gaming Goose signing off. Thank you very much. Goodbye.